What's up, guys? It's Alexander, obviously. Periscoping again. So a question came up that was just asked by one of you guys who can't remember your Twitter handle now. Anyway, but the question was, I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So I do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu too. I just signed up for JITS this past week. Got my going to class tonight later on. So it's been fun. Anyway, but good question, obviously. The question is that I'm doing Jiu-Jitsu and my arm strength, my hands, my grip, they get tired as the rounds go on. And how can I improve that outside just training more? So this is a good question. Now, I don't know how often you're training Jiu-Jitsu. Maybe you're going every day, taking an hour and a half, 2 hours of class. Maybe you're doing it 3 times a week. But whatever the case may be, your strength endurance is not keeping up, obviously, with your performance. So how do you improve that? Well, there's 2 ways to do this. So you could view this as a standpoint of, okay, maybe if I just train more, my endurance will improve, which it probably would, but that involves bigger time commitment. Or you could get your arms grip stronger, and then when your absolute strength limit is a lot higher, when your absolute strength has gone up, your strength endurance is going to increase. So to make sense of that, what I just said, just imagine if you got really tired doing push-ups. Maybe you do sets of 20 push-ups, and you burn out after 3 or 4 sets. How could you increase your push-up endurance? Well, if you can make your bench press go up, and let's say you go from benching 225 to 295, that's a pretty big increase. Now your max strength has gone up, and the higher your max strength is, the less draining any other activity is going to be. So the stronger you are, the better your endurance becomes. To a point. Now, there are situations where that's not the case, but overall, the stronger athletes are going to have better endurance than the weaker athletes, simply because everything that they do activity-wise is going to be less tiring. So, taking our arms and our grip strength as an example, if your arms and your grip are tiring out, you need to increase the strength of your arms and grip. It's that simple. Now, how do you go about doing that? Well, Jiu-Jitsu has 2, I guess you'd say, main things are involved. There's a lot of grabbing, obviously. So farmer's walks, anything that you have to hold on to something heavy and hard for a long period of time, doing isometric holds with the barbell, farmer's walks, iso holds, fat grips, that's all going to be real beneficial since you want to increase your crushing strength of your grip. And the other thing being, there's a lot of bicep flexion. Like, you might not think of it that way, but you use your biceps a lot when you do jiu-jitsu, any kind of grappling, a lot of biceps. And you could argue that having skinny arms is advantageous in certain situations, which it definitely is, but if you've got really strong arms and really strong grip, you're going to be a better grappler than someone with weak arms. So train your biceps. So we got grip training, and we just got bicep forearm training. And the simple way to do that would just be conventional bicep exercises. Do some curls, hammer curls, dumbbell curls, barbell curls, 5 sets, 10 sets maybe. Do that 2 or 3 times a week, whatever the case may be. Let's say, maybe 2 times a week you do 10 sets for your arms. That of in itself, getting your biceps stronger, getting grip stronger, that's going to increase your strength endurance. Pull-ups, yeah, you could do pull-ups too, but we're speaking specifically. But pull-ups can definitely improve grip strength, but it's going to be somewhat of an ancillary effect. I would not suggest pull-ups as being a grip-dominant exercise. Yes, you need to have a strong enough grip to do them, but trying to utilize pull-ups as a means to improve, let's say, functional grip strength, hit or miss. So take that for what it is. Train biceps, train grip, farmer's walks, deadlifts even. That's why deadlifts are so beneficial. Like I said, conventional bicep curls, all those are going to help. If you do that twice a week, start adding some sets in. What role do forearms play? Dude, forearms are your arms. If you have weak forearms, you're going to be shitty at grappling. It's impossible to be a good grappler with a weak grip, period. You can't. So forearms, all your forearm muscles determine your grip strength. You might see guys, maybe they don't have huge forearms, but they'll have like sinewy forearms, to use the term. Their forearms look like steel cable.